So I just finished watching this video that's circulating, it's going viral all over the internet. This guy is about 30 years old and he was recently evicted from his parents' house. His parents sued and had him evicted from his house. He's 30 years old, they don't want him living there anymore. Haha, I get it, it's funny, it's super hilarious. I don't get why the mainstream media, namely CNN, is covering this. Yes, they're actually devoting time and resources covering a 30-year-old man getting evicted from his parents' home. Yes, there are other things happening in the world right now. I mean, it's kind of like Israel just massacred 50 people, wounded 2,000. You know, you could put some coverage right there. You got shit going on in Yemen. Put some coverage over there. You have the Democratic Party trying to rig statewide elections. You can put some people over there. But no, they want to cover 30-year-old man getting evicted from his parents' house. Fine. All right. So here's several things that are problematic with this entire story, because I know at first glance it's humorous. There are skits that have been made about this. There's SNL sketches that have been made about this. I mean, there's a lot of really funny stuff that you could say about the situation. I get why it's funny. But we got to understand something. We are wrong. Just American society, American culture is wrong when it pertains to what we do with our youth, with the youth experiment of throwing them into the free, quote-unquote, free market system we know is rigged to benefit the rich and wealthy, and powerful business owners and banks that own these properties. We know for a fact that we're throwing our kids out at age 18 in order to fend for themselves in an economy that they are going to be indebted to. Statistically, we know for a fact your kid, if you throw them out at 18, they're gonna be indebted to somebody. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be to the banks. And the reason why they're there is the reason why they get indebted is because they don't have enough time. Step back for a second. Why do people think that it's somehow a good thing to leave your home at 18, work, make money, and then spend that money anywhere else on the planet but where you came from? Does that not sound strange to you? Listener, think about it for a second. We as an American society, American culture, encourage our posterity, your children, my children, at 18, after you have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars into your home, into your estate, in order to foster those children for 18 years. We then encourage those children to leave the estate, go somewhere else to work, make just enough money to pay on a debt owned by somebody else in some other estate, instead of right back there at home. Only here in America, and definitely in the black community is this prevalent. And it doesn't make any sense, because that is not what rich people do. Rich people don't tell their kids to just run out into this broken economy, make a bunch of money, and then spend it elsewhere. Rich people tell their kids, hey, you stay here as long as you want to until you're age 40, Rob. And when you're ready, when you finally have a company that's doing well, you know what? If you want to, you can move somewhere else. You can buy another house somewhere else. But we'd really like it if you just spent your money right here. Expand the estate. Why would you do anything else with your money? Why would you encourage your children to a life of indebtedness to either a mortgage company or to just financial aid even? Why would you encourage that? It doesn't help your kids, and it doesn't help you. It doesn't help your family in the long run. And all that it does is continue to consolidate wealth in the hands of wealthy individuals instead of your own family. So while it's hilarious to poke fun at this 30-year-old guy who doesn't look like he's showered in about 50 years, we're actually the ones that are wrong. We're not correct. If he hasn't established himself financially, he should live at his parents' house. I'm not going into the specifics of, whether or not he and his parents are on good terms and they have good chemistry or any of that wild and bonkers stuff. That's a whole nother subject matter that we're not talking about. We're talking about strictly, should you encourage your kids to stay, encourage your family members to live with you on one large plot of land that is well financed, well taken care of, a huge estate that your family owns, or should you send them to live in a $1,500 apartment that's prices are only going to continue to rise, that they'll never own for the rest of their lives and continue to amass debt?